Folks, welcome to the first episode of Fidget Focus News. This is a new piece that I am looking to add to the channel, something I'd like to do on whether it's weekly or bi-weekly basis, depending on how many drops are happening, just kind of the activity around the community. So right now we're going to kick it off covering the first 2 weeks of January. So each week I'm going to bring you a look into my weekly favorites, what's on its way to me at that moment, and what has arrived that week, the top comment on the channel of the week, a couple member shoutouts, what upcoming drops you need to be aware of, especially if you don't have Facebook, the tip or trick of the week, and then questions with the creator or questions with the community, depending on who I get a hold of that week. This week and coming up in just a bit, we have a chat with the two creators of Novel Carry, Derek and Steve. So stick around for that at the end of the show. Now, let's dive into my favorite fidgets of the week. First off, we're going to start off with the J&L GT Nemo. Now, I had somebody reach out in the comments to tell me that taking the O-rings and putting them under the magnets on the plates on one side was the solution to a perfect slide with this fidget, and they were not wrong. This has really been awesome. It's 3D printed. I've got the review in the bag, so it is out there on the channel if you want to check it out. 3D printed, these guys are out of South Korea, and one plate is Teflon, one is Kydex, and that has been a blast. My SOB budget fidget sliders. Now, I was able to pick this one up secondhand, and something about it, it moves perfectly. Absolutely unlike any of the other SOBs that I've tried. So I don't know if I just hit the perfect magnet combination or what happened, but these plates, this body, the weight, it's perfect. So what I did was I took my other budget SOB with the original SOB plates and put them on there, and now I have the most silent, perfect budget fidget. And then we've got the OG. Look at that body. Now, this puppy went through the wash, but when I started to use it with the swoosh plates, I noticed that it was absolutely perfect. So what I did was I went on and I purchased a Fidget Things SOB Slim Thick body style that will be going on this. So more to come on that. Looking forward to giving that a shot. The other thing I've been favoring this week, my Novel Carry crown plates. Now these are their new stainless steel plates with the raised four corners. So you get an incredibly smooth, really nice feel. Now let's talk perfect clicks. The Loudy Mechanic Eye in PEI. Wow. This thing is nice. An incredibly satisfying pop. A really good feel. And a really simple, gentle push force. This is it right here. If you've been looking for a fidget ring, look no further. Shout out to MetaEDC. Use that code. Well, I fell in love with the Fidget Boy Ergo Boy. Man, have I found the love for the swoop again. Incredible the way this thing moves. So the swoop from Fidget Boy. Lastly, I've sent my Kuko with the SS plates out to be tested by a buddy. And so I have been left with my Kuko with Teflon plates. And I gotta say, I've fallen in love again. Now let's talk about what's on its way. Check it out. So Olight has reached out again. They will be sponsoring the channel in the upcoming months. The Olight Arc Pro is headed my way, and really excited to have them again as a sponsor for the channel. The Mott Groove Pro and then in parentheses, maybe. So I ordered the Motgroove Pro Purple, which I had seen someone post in one of the Facebook groups, and my God, it looked gorgeous. Found one for sale on AliExpress for Innswork. God love them, they've been good to me so far. But when I went to check shipping, I noticed that after 2 weeks, it still had not shipped. When I reached out to Innswork, come to find out, they didn't have purple. And they asked me instead if I would accept brown or gold. Yuck. After talking with them a little bit more, it sounds like I may be receiving pink instead, which will have to do for the time being. The Gal Rebound is headed my way. The Gal Rebound is essentially a copy of the Rebound slider in PEI that came out on AliExpress about a year ago. So we'll see what's up with that. It's made of wood. The Syntony, weird name. I don't know what's up with that. That is the new piece from Chenyu. Check this out. On its way, aka it turned out it was a pre-order and I didn't know it was a pre-order. The Peacock Aura Sands Devour 2.0. Look at that. This was the Aura Sand slider of my dreams. And when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. Turned out not available anywhere, but they happened to do a rerun, and now it's gonna be mine. Now I've got the original Magic Beans here, but these ones that are headed my way are half the size, and you get 8 of them instead of 4. So I'm excited to give those a shot. That Fidget Things thick SOB headed my way, excited for that. And then I've recently paired with Mighty EDC. Now, Mighty EDC is new to me. My code does work on their site. Seems to be some beef between them and G1 that I've got to get to the bottom of. But as it stands for now, the O1 EDC Zero Spinner is headed my way from them. Now, I have reviewed that before, but we'll give it a re-review. And then they've also sent me the Opie Swan from QS. Lastly, Kelton from Kind Industries has finished the prototyping for 3-click mini plates. So if you've seen the corduroy on his site, that is his first mini slider that he released as a 2-click. Now, after some feedback from myself and some other creators, he decided to release it as a 3-click as well. And those plates are on their way. So once I get that, I'll be very excited to show you guys kind of the future of Kind Industries. Now let's talk about what's shown up on my doorstep this week. First up, the new Banana Republic Rescue Project CP3. Now, they have not released a new edition of the CP3 in a while. And I can tell you this guy is great. This one's sent to us by G1. Super clacky, super beautiful, polished, and really cool brass and copper inserts. Again, that Loudy Mechanic in PEI. The Zerk AC EDC soap. Now, what I have going on here is half Zerk, half titanium. The soap is a classic. If you haven't tried the AC EDC soap, taking it and using it as kind of an up and down slider is fantastic. The Siki Cybercore. Now, this one I had last year. It's one of those ones that I've just been missing and finally got back in a deal secondhand in one of the groups. Phenomenal. Another secondhand deal, this Magnus MagLab radial slider. Super thin. Really smooth. Finally, after so many comments, the Zach Lab crown thingy. What's the name? really good sound. Now, some people told me that I was going to have a really wild experience with this one, and I will say it's very crackly. NJT sent me the new linkage buttons. These are a spinner within a spinner. Check that out. The buttons have a spinner inside your spinner. You get this wonderful ring from these. They did say they're planning on a drop sometime probably within the next month. Then we've got the Peak tape drive. Now, I had reviewed the titanium version, and I gotta say, all the praise that you have heard about this piece is accurate. Very good, incredibly dense. The Kuko X V4 with the new plates. So even though I've sent off my ARC V4, I bought another V4 just while I was waiting. The X was the first body from Kuko that I had, so it's nice to have it back. This time in lighter form with those incredible plates. The Loudy Metal Toys DZ Shadow Hand Coin. Look at how thin that thing is. The engineering behind this thing is incredible. Can't wait to take it apart for you guys and show you what's inside. The voice in both Zerk and titanium. Previously, I've only had it in Black Peak. Now we've got these other two flavors to compare, so a comparison video is right around the corner. And from Big White EDC, the Creation Slider from Bright Blood. This is very comparable to the Monkey Mind slider, although it comes with one stainless steel plate and one Teflon plate. Really fun. This one's in G10. There is one out there that comes in Peak, if you're lucky enough to get it in the blind box. How about this thing from 01EDC, the pizza cutter thing? This is like a pry bar slash mechanical wheel. Shout out to Doug for letting me borrow this one. Huh. How about the 01EDC wafer in PEI? I've been incredibly vocal about my love for the new titanium version. PEI is good. Also from Meta EDC, the Jai Li. This is the V2 of one that I really didn't care for. That first one, just couldn't find the love. I found the love for the second one. The modifications that they made to the new model are good. Okay, and lastly, right here, saved for you guys, this lucky box. This has the Shim Shai in it. Now, this was sent by G1, and this is the new budget slider. These went on sale for $20, blind box. Some had titanium, some had aluminum, some were polycarbonate. So we're gonna open this up, see which one I got. Check that out. Very soft, very subtle magnets. That's good. That's a good little trick slider. So there you go, the Shim Shai. Sounds like they're going to be doing a restock of these as well on G1. Check them out. Now, let's get into some member shoutouts. First, I want to shout out Novel Carry. Yes, they have joined the channel. Thank you for the support, Derek and Steve. I wanted to thank them for taking time out of their clearly busy schedule to chat with me, especially when they've got families, and they are packing up a shitload of orders for you guys. Second, shout out to Dr. Noise, or Doug, for the sweet intro that he made for Fidget Focus News. Thank you, Doug. Top comment of the week goes to Susan Acosta Odessa 4445. Reached out on the bid rush video that I did for Big White. It was sad to find out that I wasn't giving one of these away. So, Susan, good news. This is a giveaway. If you want to enter for your chance to win the Zerk Bid Rush, comment down below. Go ahead and write Bid Rush, and I'll throw some numbers on there and do a drawing later this week. Thank you, Susan. Let's talk about upcoming drops. First off, the one I'm most excited for, the Mini Atom. Now, if you know the Atom, that is the triangular Magnus piece that is what I always refer to as a chaos fidget. It is wild, hard to find a flow, and I love the hell out of it. He has made a miniature version that he says is about 15 to 20% smaller than the previous Atoms, and I am waiting with bated breath to get my hands on those. Just before doing this, I saw a drop announcement for a Zerkutai Metro from M3 Metal Creations. Shout out Michael, doing great work over there, and excited to see the Metro grow. The new Fidget Boy plates for the Ergo Boy, very excited to see those. The Compliform coin drop is today, January 14th. You can get the Laugh Now Cry Later, which is a classic, the Medusa or the Moon Man coin. So check out the Compliform Facebook page and lock in your coin for the pre-order. And then those 3-click plates from Kind Industries. Kelton makes awesome sliders, and for anyone who hasn't tried a Kind Industries slider, get on Etsy and buy one now. Now let's talk about new product drops that have happened in the past few weeks. First off, the Seiki Lag. This is a tuning fork, Seiki Ripple essentially, that is now releasing in PEI. It sounds loud as hell, and if you like tuning fork sliders, this one might be for you. The Exaltation Slider by Holo, H-O-L-O. This one looks interesting. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm excited. The Mini Maze by O1EDC. Now, if you saw the Mini Square O1EDC video that I did a while back, this one is going to more closely follow that larger maze-style fidget, but in tiny form. The ZacLab Economy Class. This is a really unique-looking tuning fork fidget that maybe takes some of the beauty of this and adds on to it. And then the Medalist Thousand Falcon. Falcon Light. This coin looks crazy. Now, similar to their Hertz coin that they did last year, this one has little switches on the bottom that will let it become a spinner. It'll let it be a dense clicker, a standard clicker. It looks nuts, and I'm excited. Now for the tip of the week. I can't state this enough. Isopropyl alcohol, 99% isopropyl alcohol is great for cleaning your fidgets unless they are polycarbonate. If you have a plastic fidget, cleaning it with isopropyl alcohol will ruin it. If it is made from PEI, PEEK, or any metals, you're good to go. Once cleaning it though, if you find that it's a little sticky or hard to push, a little teeny drop of WD-40 on a Q-tip rubbed along the tracks where there is the most friction will put things back right as rain. All right, folks, that does it for the first episode of Fidget Focus News. Happy fidgeting.